dun, 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 dun. What's up, Smoshers, and welcome to SGA Live, the show that bridges the connection between us. I am your mentor, Flitz, and to my right, you know them, you love them, you want to touch them sometimes as you stroke your screen. Give it up for Mari and Joven.
What's up? We are Rive.
I'm like, give it up, like we got a studio audience.
Like, yeah, give
like
it up.
this
There's
like,
people in here. Give it up for us.
Woo!
There you go.
a roaring
Thanks.
round of applause of one.
And he roared.
Including ourselves.
including ourselves. We are all one person.
So here we are to spoil every little tiny detail of Avengers Age of Ultron.
And stream goes to 0 people.
So before we get started, I like to acknowledge, I as senpai,
Ugh.
like to acknowledge what?
I hate the word senpai.
That's
It's
racist.
because you don't understand it.
No,
you
I
don't
do
understand
understand
it.
it.
No, you
I'm
don't.
not
What
your
does it
mean?
senpai. I'm not. I will notice you don't call me senpai.
What does it mean?
It's like the whole student mentor.
See, no,
teacher
that's
thing.
not-
No, it's not.
Yes,
What's it
it's
mean?
not. Yes, it is.
It's a Japanese word. You're
I
going to
don't
tell
know
Mari what it means?
I don't know what it means. But it's like, oh, notice me, teacher.
No,
Like,
it's not a teacher.
that's what I mean. What does it mean? Correct me. What does it mean?
It's somebody that is a superior of you.
I'm not a superior of yours. I'm just like you.
You could admit
You
that
can teach
you can,
somebody
I'm just like them
something.
too, but you have
Then
a lot
get
to
off the
teach with
stream,
your
because then
experience.
obviously you have nothing to.
Sorry, guys. I gotta go.
Shout out to David Azel, Joseph Ortiz, Mihari Chan, Ellen Hoek, the Dragon King 564, not your average Bill, something in all caps but ends with 88, the Asian always in the house, Kisaragi Ninomiya, can you
So many
phonetically,
Japanese words.
right? Sarah Dragneel, always in the house. Man, your names, there aren't even any syllables.
Remember when like live streaming first started and like people's
Bad
names
at
were
it.
pretty easy?
Yeah.
Like Jason MB or
Joe, 55.
Destructive DCD.
Sarea's full of questions. Pesky Poppy. I will get Phoenix Gaming, FYNX Gaming. That's cool. Al Attack or AI Attack. Are you Ultron? Sour Patch.
Ultron
whatever.
spoilers! Hashtag
Anyway.
Ultron spoilers!
So, after doing shout outs, I'm burping. That's why I'm taking those pauses, because I kept burping out of my face because I'm doing cocaine. Drinking cocaine.
Wait.
No,
We actually
wait,
had
what?
energy drinks in the office?
Called
They're
cocaine.
joking.
I
Where
thought
did
you were joking.
Find this?
God, I needed one earlier.
Back streets of Crime Alley.
The homeless
Back
man
streets
down the
back.
aisle.
All right.
This is why
But don't
Batman's
do coke,
parents
kids.
died.
Don't do coke.
Okay, so yeah, don't do cocaine.
Drink cocaine. Don't do cocaine.
So, news! Things that's hot in
Me.
news this week in video games. Since we're obsessed with video games, I don't really like to talk about movies like in this show. Like
Age
talk
of
about
Ultron.
Video games. But
Age of Ultron video
was fun.
game.
It was a thing that happened. We enjoyed it. Totally go see it. But Silent Hill officially gone kaput.
Yep.
The joint project with Guillermo del Toro directing with
Because of office politics.
with Kojima.
What were the politics?
That all fell apart. Kojima's
Kojima
out.
got
Kojima's out
fired.
of Konami.
Why did he get fired?
None of that matters.
It does matter. It's part of the news.
But it's contract stuff. No.
Oh,
doesn't
it's contract
matter.
stuff? It's not like he wanted to do one thing
They do
and-
hush hush stuff. That's their business. The details don't matter.
The details in
With
the...
this
Wait, are you
is-
saying news don't matter when it comes to details?
These details don't matter because the focus is Silent Hill, not Kojima getting fired. We covered that in.
But the
previous-
reason we
weren't
lost
here.
Silent Hill is because we don't have Kojima anymore.
Well, that and Guillermo del Toro doesn't exactly have a great record with getting video games released either.
That's true. What was the last... Wait, no. Did we do another video game? Del Toro?
Almost.
That's right.
But it doesn't mean Silent Hill is over.
Might
It
as well
just
be.
means it's on hold, and this Silent Hill that people were looking forward to with the Walking Dead guy's face being used. I don't watch Walking Dead, so I don't care about his name.
Norman Reedus.
There you go.
The
Someone who
Boondock
cares.
Saints guy. You should care about that one.
No.
Yeah. Boondock Saints. No.
Yes, because I'm Irish. Boondock Saints does nothing for me.
It's a good movie.
For you.
It was a firefight.
When's the last time you watched Coming to America?
Maybe the
I love with
Boondocks.
Eddie Move.
Eddie Movie. With Eddie Movie.
I love Eddie Movie.
Eddie Movie.
He's in Shrek, right? He's the
Shark.
donkey.
No, he's the shark. He's the donkey. Yeah. GTA Online, GTA 5, according to Steam, this doesn't count complete PC sales. In less than a month, sold over 2 million copies. And this is after 2 years of being delayed. They managed in less than a month to sell over 2 million copies. And this is a game that's out on PS3, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, now on to PC, and it's still selling really freaking well, really fast. I'm very curious, because I have an Xbox 360 version, and I have an Xbox One version, and I will soon have the PC version.
I'd like to know how many of those people have been holding out
Yeah.
for specifically the PC version, or if most of the people are like us who have it on every single thing and will also have it on PC.
And the PC has the
I'd say a large number is actually like holds out
You
for
think
it.
so?
I also don't think
For
that
this
number.
long?
Yeah, I don't think the number of people that held out were necessarily Grand Theft Auto fans, but more. Oh my God, this is hard to do and talk at the same time.
Yeah.
They're actually more like part of the modding community or just PC gamers.
That makes sense.
Right.
If you were a fan of Grand Theft Auto, you got it on whatever system you could first.
That's a great point.
Yeah, that's a super good point. And
Yeah.
and the whole new director mode being added, I feel like is definitely a draw for. I mean, people who want to get into cinematography and maybe even YouTube content.
Yeah,
I'm
or
seeing
even making
amazing
YouTube content
people
is
releasing.
fantastic. Some of the content that's come out since the game's release on PC has been fantastic.
And it's just like you look at how Gary's mod and how the what's the creators, the Steam studio, the Valve creator animator Funtime studio, whatever, shut up.
Those things.
Source filmmaker.
Again, we don't
You
need
look at-
details here in the news.
No, this is different. You look at Source Filmmaker and how effective it has been over the years and how many amazing short films have come out of it.
Whoop.
That's really exciting for Grand
Right
Theft
stick
Auto.
shoots.
And with them introducing this
exciting.
PC director mode. Disney Infinity 3.0 Star Wars leaked by accident. How
Yep.
do you feel? You're a star card. Joven.
So for those who don't check out my YouTube channel, I did a vlog recently where I mentioned that I had moved, and I have this entertainment system that has a TV on it, but it's one side is just blank. It has shelves. I was like, what should I do with this? And I texted our buddy Matt Robb. I was like, I hope they announce Disney Infinity 3 with Star Wars at E3 so that I can just get Star Wars figures. And he's like, they're gonna do that. They're gonna do another wave of Marvel stuff. And I was like, too bad. Boom! 2 weeks later. But they all do have that Disney cartoony feel, and the adult Star Wars fan in me
Well,
is
it's-
like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Star Wars fan was like, I don't care, give them to me now.
What they're like the Clone Wars models.
Yeah, the
basically.
few figures that I saw were from the Clone Wars TV show, because you had Anakin Skywalker from that and
The
whatever the
Twi'lek
girl's
chick.
name, yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is definitely for a kid audience, right?
Yeah,
Like,
well then again, Disney Infinity
It's
isn't...
universal. It's kind of universal because they cater
did
to
you
all
get into the
audiences.
Clone Wars?
No, Clone Wars
project?
was great.
I like Clone Wars. No, Clone Wars.
Star
is
Wars
actually
Rebels,
really
I feel
good.
like has, I haven't seen Rebels, but Rebels I feel has a better balance. Whereas Star Wars, the Clone Wars, one episode would be for the kid audience. Next episode will be for an adult audience. Kid episode, adult episode, kid episode,
Yeah.
adult episode.
I can see that. So you're excited? Are you? So you're gonna fill your shelf with?
I might. I'll see. I want to see the rest of the first wave because here's the thing. Even as much as I love the concept of Disney Infinity 2 with all the Marvel figures, and as much as I do love Marvel comic books, I didn't buy them because I didn't play them. Even if I buy the Star Wars ones, I might play it a little bit, but it doesn't seem like it'll be my go-to game to play at the end of the day. My dad was a collector, so I became a collector by blood. And so there's the part of me is like, oh, it's Star Wars, I need to buy it.
By generational trade. This is Gears of War remastered coming to Xbox One. Cliff Bleszinski, the creator of Gears of War, who no longer is attached to the project, he's like, it's a great idea as long as they do a good job. Which it's really, if you're just remastering it, I don't really see how you. I mean, I guess Resident Evil
Resident Evil sales did well.
Yeah.
for
Are you
Resident
excited?
Evil.
Because I have all of the Gears of War games on
Here's-
Xbox 360.
Here's
And now
why
they're
I
remastering
love this news. Gears of War was fun. I liked it more playing with a friend. It's cool now. I want this to sell so well so that every developer is like, take our trilogy, put it to next generation.
Remaster it.
Because I want Mass Effect on my Xbox One.
Yeah, okay, I understand that, but I mean, what? My question to that is, are we still okay with remastering? We're paying for games twice now, and we're not really getting them at a discount when we get them the second time
That's
around.
true.
I mean, maybe if there's like a trilogy and it's a $60, like you get it for
Yeah.
$60.
Well,
it's
remember
$40.
when the God of War games were released on PS3? That was a $60 game, and you had 3 games.
But are they going to do it again for PS4? Because I kind of hope they do, because I didn't get it for PS3. So
Maybe.
it's a weird.
Well, how much money? It depends on how much money it costs to produce it onto a next. You don't need a whole new team. You just need a small group that can up-res everything. Now, of course, it's a lot of hard work, but it doesn't cost as much as creating the new game from scratch.
Yeah.
So the amount of fans out there that will buy a next-gen version of Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, especially Mass Effect, will buy 1, 2, and 3 again, they will definitely make their money back.
So did you hear it? And this is not in my newsfeed. Apparently, the next Mass Effect is going to take place in the Andromeda Galaxy.
Oh, will it star Kevin Sorbo?
Yeah.
Oh, none of you know that reference.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
one knows that reference.
He's a Star Tard. Oh, but that's exciting. As of now, that's essentially rumors.
It's rumors, but it's fantastic because my problem with 3 wasn't the whole ending thing. It was just that they decided to destroy what made that game great, which was space. One of the things that made the game great, which was space exploration. If you take out all the mass relays, how are you supposed to explore the galaxy? But in that universe, or in that particular galaxy, there's so many planets for you to travel to. So it's
Yeah. 200? They're aiming for 200.
Yeah.
Did you see? That's bonkers.
That is a huge game. Well, look at how big Dragon Age Inquisition was.
No, yeah, and they've been working on this for longer, and will be working on it for longer. So I feel like they'll definitely learn how to properly utilize.
So everyone go out and get Gears of War on Xbox One. So that BioWare's like, oh, there's money here, and then they release Mass Effect for me.
For you, it says just buy it. Do
Because
it for
my
Joven.
Shepherd is the actual Shepherd, no one else's.
And
Who got
Batman Arkham Knight Premium Edition announced, which comes with the game and a season pass. The season pass alone, the game is $60. I'm burping.
Sexy.
The season pass alone is $40, which means if you want the full Arkham Knight experience, you pay $100.
Not okay.
That comes, and that's like
Season pass
Batmobile
needs to end.
skins, and you get new villains to torture the city, and this is over a course of 6 months' time, and new Batman skins and Is it worth $40 for it?
As much as
it's just disgusting at this point.
As much as I love Batman, and I will promote games that I think are good, I don't believe in pre-ordering games right now, because we've had, in the last year or two, we've had so many situations where there's all this hype around the game, and it's just, it doesn't add up. It's not as good. And I think with this season pass is that you shell out extra money for something that's not even out yet, that's not even that good. You don't even know if it's worth the money. I don't think it's safe to trust. I died. I don't think it's safe to trust developers yet. Plus, that's $100.
That's $100.
It's $100. Is the DLC worth $40? Probably not. Like $40 is like when you wait for a game for like a year and then you can still get it new for $40. I don't know.
I feel like if I'm going to pay $40, you
If
better give me
$60 gets you a full
year's
game,
work.
$40 needs to get you 2/3 of a full game.
Yeah.
It's fractions.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't do this. Wait, someone's bailing. Oh, they won't let her play the video. She's really sad. Someone's leaving because their internet's not working. No.
Damn
so
you,
sad.
internet.
Yo, Dad.
Must be Ultron.
I think it was Ginger Ninja. I don't know.
I love
Okay. So that was news.
Yellow's greens.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I didn't. There's not a whole bunch of news happening this week. There's stuff like Microsoft, and there's gonna be a PC Expo or a PC conference at E3 this year as well for the first time. A PC.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting. I'm what like does Windows
I'm
Windows
sorry,
gonna be
I didn't
the
hear
Lord
what you
of
said. What did
that?
you say?
So
She's
just the same
busy
way
collect-
Square's
collect
gonna
all those
have a
greens.
conference, they're gonna have and like the same way Bethesda has theirs and UB has theirs.
But
there's going to be a PC.
Well, I guess there
one.
are unique
Oh,
PC games.
That makes sense with Windows 10 interacting with your video game consoles the way it will.
Yes.
Or supposed to when it comes
But
out.
my mic is getting all weird.
Mic on your titty.
I think when you have your big E3 presentations, these are the AAA titles that are being announced. When was the last time there was and I could be wrong on this, when was the last time we had a major AAA release that was just on PC?
It's all one giant animal, so I don't think that's a thing. I mean, No Man's Sky, no, not No Man's Sky, the Star Citizen, that's going to be pretty big.
Yeah, that's true.
And
God,
exclusively
well,
PC.
maybe.
Maybe exclusively PC. I think it's going to be good.
I just want to see cross-platform already.
Good transition, Lewis Clark. Lewis Clark says, what's the SGA challenge again? Well, it just so happens that we posted a video today about the SGA challenge, but I don't even watch it. I've been busy preparing for
One of the other producers in the other room was just like,
he's like,
what the hell? Oh, God.
Well, because we had to work out which SGA challenge did we go with? Okay, so we're gonna use Slaughterhouse Escape, where you're a wee little piggy, and that's on a website that I want to say is Addicting Games.
Addicting Games.
So you go to Addicting Games, and you play Slaughterhouse Escape. You get to play a pig. It's kind of like Frogger. It could be Frogger House Escape, which maybe could be a mod if you want to rip the data and maybe make your own mod.
And then Steam makes you pay for it.
Yeah, this Steam. Well, it's on Addicting Games, so you have to figure out how to pay Addicting Games. And so that's the challenge that's going on right now. The deadline is May 22nd, so be creative. Work with what you got. And I feel like this is definitely a project that may challenge for some people. If you have a pet pig, maybe you could do something with your pet pig.
When I was younger, I always wanted a potbelly pig.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because that was your totem?
Because I was a little potbelly pig.
Because you're a little potbelly pig?
Oh God, I'm out of circles! I'm out of circles! Sorry! Whoa! I'm late for the win, bitches!
And if you are not a part of the Smosh Games Alliance, but you want to take part in the SGA challenge, go to SmoshGamesAlliance.com, sign up, join us. We're really friendly. We don't be judging you and stuff. We be like, yay, teamwork. And you be like, watch my videos. You be like, I'll watch your video if you watch my video. And we're like, okay. And then you hug. You want to collaborate? Yeah. And you kiss each other on the lips. It's like, that's weird. We're both dudes.
What are you talking about?
What? Anyway, so yeah. SGA challenge. That is happening right now. If you're curious about who won, maybe you should watch the SGA challenge video and find out who won and how he won and what he did.
By the way, me and Mari are playing Geometry Wars 3 co-op right now. I'm red. She's yellow.
That's racist.
What?
It's like the Power Rangers.
Oh wow.
Wait, you're the Red Ranger?
Yeah. The guy in charge, yeah.
Oh wow. Those
Don't die.
triangles are
Green and
bad.
White Ranger were in charge. Red Ranger was just perpetrating until the Green and White Ranger. He was middle management until Green and White Ranger showed up. What are the things? I just say whatever comes to my mind. I like saying words. Okay, so Mari, we're gonna do.
Oh jeez.
We're gonna do questions.
Questions.
It takes so much of me to not do that every time.
Where's that from?
Smosh Pit.
Smosh Pit? Don't you stalk Mari at all? Aren't you her biggest fan?
I am Mari's biggest fan.
Okay, so
Shoot the middle! Shoot the middle!
questions. I like this. This is a good first question. This comes from Mihari-chan, or Mihari. It could be Mihari Sanchez. There's no surname, but I'm assuming it's Mihari-chan. So if it is not you, Mihari-chan, you're getting credit for something you didn't ask. Congratulations, you're a champion. The question is, what are your most trusted sources for gaming news? Where do you go for gaming news?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Yeah, I know.
Flitz turned me on to Polygon, and Polygon is fantastic.
I still go to Kotaku a lot.
Yeah.
I don't like Kotaku's setup. Like, it's hard. Like, when I go to Polygon, I can just scroll, see an article I like, click, all right, cool.
I like Kotaku because there's like colors and
No stars.
segments and
She likes the colors.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, they do.
I mean, they do a good job of like grabbing your attention for certain articles. But But I browse Kotaku like in the morning
I
to
use
figure out what's
Polygon.
going on that day. Yeah, you guys are both very much on Polygon.
Yeah.
I love when Polygon first came out, it's looking at other websites, there's a lot of fluff and for me, a lot of fluff and padding on a lot of the websites. It makes it a lot more difficult to navigate. I don't get that with Polygon. I can get the news that I want. And then after I find something that I'm curious about, I usually find other sources to the news to get other angles and confirm. I'm not saying I don't trust them, it's just I do research.
I also I get a lot of my news from you guys on Twitter. Like you guys will tweet me like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And I hadn't even seen the article yet. Like for example, the other day, someone told me about being able to play the dual play for Batman Arkham Knight, being able to play the other characters. I had no clue about that. That's
I'm
why I
so
went.
excited about that.
I went. So please, when you see cool video game news or something that excites you, tweet me because I will talk to you about it.
You're just gonna get all Pokemon news now.
I'm okay with that.
You're gonna get all Poke news.
Play Pokemon.
I also go to Game Informer. I go to
That's
Game
nice.
Informer because one, I think because of
they
the
interviewed
history.
Soinky one time.
Because of the
Did they really?
because of
Yeah.
wait, they interviewed you?
Yeah,
So
Soinky.
Hinky.
Oh,
I didn't
did
know
they?
that.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't talk about it much. But they have a great history from having their magazine to going greatly digital and being connected that way. I feel like they have
No stars.
they're a reliable source in my eyes because of that
Yeah.
history they have when it comes to news. I don't read reviews. I don't care for reviews really.
And then if I want movie news, I'll go to Slash Film or Collider or Geek Tyrant. I actually spend a lot of time there.
Yeah, you do.
I like their opinions. I like how they voice their articles. They'll sometimes get news a little late. I died. And I'm dead.
You're back. You're
I'm
right
not.
there.
No, that's not. Oh, that's me. Next question.
Oh, whoa, those red things are bad.
Let's see. There are.
Green.
Actually, I'll save that for the second part.
Ooh, get
Oh,
the center, get
wow.
the center, get the center, center, get the center.
Are you excited for Black Ops 3? And this comes from Desmond. I don't know if it's Desmond Miles.
Desmond Miles.
It would make sense, right? This comes from Desmond.
So Hinky's actually really excited for it because it looks amazing.
Well, it's you. Some of the guys
Okay.
hate Titanfall because they just say it's just like Call of Duty with mechs. And now Call of Duty Black Ops
Oh.
3 is coming out, and it's like Titanfall with a story without mechs. That's how I'm observing it. Like, so I'm really curious and interested in how other.
I always enjoy the Call of Duty story modes. I'll
don't.
probably enjoy that story mode more than I enjoyed not Hardline Miami.
Hardline Miami.
Battlefront Hardline.
Battlefront Hardline Miami.
Place in Miami, I think so.
I think so, yeah, that's really funny.
Djibouti.
Did you say Djibouti?
Djibouti.
Djibouti is a place.
This is a question from Kitty Cat Blaster, and maybe Mari's really good at
Blasting people.
promotion of self. And maybe you've heard of these, because I haven't heard of these. Is it good to promote ourselves broadcasting in apps like Periscope or Meerkat?
Ah, fascinating.
Periscope. I'm not familiar with Periscope too much. I haven't done it myself. But Joven and I were actually around somebody who was doing it. We got some information about it. I don't know. Periscope doesn't sound like it's as global as something like
Well,
you now.
Before you keep going, because I don't know what it is, and it's what I'm sure
Live
the community
streaming.
doesn't know. So it is
Live
it's
streaming
just
from your
live
phone.
streaming.
Yeah, live
Oh,
streaming,
okay.
and it's not like Twitch where there's any restrictions on what you stream about.
So you can have cleavage, and you won't get banned for that?
I don't know about that. I don't know about
I
that.
just wanna show off my
It's
titties.
more like you don't have to be playing video games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking about doing a Periscope thing where I just like maybe once a day like I'll promote one of my new videos on my channel and just like talk to people for like 20 minutes or something. And it makes a little video that you can tweet out.
I think that things like YouNow and Periscope are more for attracting your already established YouTube fans and whatnot to have another outlet to see you, as opposed to finding people on YouNow and Periscope and things like that in order to bring them to your other stuff.
What I want to start doing is doing like a live Q&A thing on Twitter, but then do it on Kaleidoscope. So have like maybe my tablet with Twitter questions, and then have Kaleidoscope going where I read the question and answer the question.
How
are we gonna start?
I don't know about promotion as much as just another outlet to have people see you. Just be you. There's no editing. It's just very real and very relaxed.
What I should have done last night after seeing Avengers is I should have done like a review of it on Kaleidoscope, because I don't want to do like a video, but it would have been fun to like vent about it at the time. I don't know. I think there's a feature there. I mean, like I think we'll see a lot of use of it. So maybe I will actually do a Kaleidoscope today or something and learn more of it.
And then this question is also from Kitty Cat Blaster, because it's a good
we're doing great.
It's a good motivational thing, I think. Well, as it is about motivation. What's your motivation to do what you do?
Straight into it.
I am fueled by success. I like talking to people. I realize my priorities are much different with other people's priorities. What I find happiness in other people.
Ha! Penis.
Penis. Like I was talking, like even me and Mario have talked a few times. Like she loves to travel, and I'm not a big traveler, but like I love success. So I just growing up, I didn't have a lot. I just want to be successful, and I want to be successful doing what I love to do. So I work really, really damn hard for it. Like I just built a studio in my apartment. I spend more money on rent now because I want to do more work.
Same.
So like my saying growing up, like when I was like in my early 20s and trying to make this work, it was like I want this more than like breathing. You have to want it more than air.
And now that you're in your mid 40s.
Yeah, now in my mid 40s, I can look back on those days and be like, yeah, smart me.
What was the question?
What motivates you to do what you do?
Money motivates me.
Money.
God,
really?
I think success for all of us, but I think like topping what you just did is a really fun achievement, and I think, I don't know, seeking more and more and more. As I don't know, simple as that sounds, I think I really enjoy doing that. I think success is a very big part of it.
Yeah.
See, that's interesting.
I want to accomplish it. I want to accomplish something. A question I tend to ask myself in most situations is if there is something, it's to what end? If you're angry about something, it's like, I need to know why. To what end? Is it because you just need to know why or solution? So in this case, what my motivation for success is it's very interesting because it's very much so driven by an ambition for my love for my friends. And the reason why that is because what I've learned is I'm not driven by money. I like cool money will allow me to play more effectively and efficiently in my field with different aspects of my space. But the real reward for me is being in a position to, if someone says, hey, I need this, I can say, hey, X, Y, or Z, look at this, or contact X, I like
Y,
how
or
you're
Z.
talking about
or
algebra while we're playing Geometry Wars.
that is, or if I say I suddenly have a budget for something, which I've never had my own budget, but I can say, oh, I know a person that's good with at this or with this, and then I can say, let's work together. And then we work together as friends, and we build something, and it's amazing. And then it's a platform of art. On this platform, I love doing SGA. My biggest drive in this doesn't come from a point of, I want to be greatly successful. My point to all this is I aspire to inspire. I want to inspire other artists, other people to be free and explore their creative realm and capabilities, because the thing that drives me, I think, the most is my own, a great dislike for my own limitations.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are so very much a community person. I think that's one of the reasons why, that is the reason why you're the most perfect person to be running SGA, because you, on so many occasions, you have said community, 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 and I think that's amazing. I think another thing that motivates me is experiences. I make money and I continue to be successful in my mind in order to have the freedom, the time, and the finances to be able to have
Explore
experiences.
outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, and there's like, to me, to experience, to me, is the meaning of life. Because everything that is alive, whether it be the minerals we don't understand that could actually be alive as they've been here longer than us, to plants which we know are alive, to here, they all experience on some level and evolve and change with their environment over time. So I like talking about stuff like that. I get all like.
Did you die already, Mari?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, no, me too.
I get really like. Okay, so we're gonna lighten up because I got real deep. Oh wait, let's see. I like this one. The Asian who's in the chat right now says, Mari, can you talk to me in Japanese?
もし日本語で喋ってほしいならできるけど、何言ってほしいかわかんないけどいいよ。
That's not real.
Wait, you said you
嘘
don't.
本当だと思わないのこ
Are
れ
you yelling at me? Don't yell at me.
She
That's
said
本当じゃないって
she doesn't know what to say or what she wants. He
そう
wants
そうそう
her
そ
to
う
say.
そうそ
Uh,
の通りです
I know the gist of it. I speak so very little Japanese. I can hear it and be like, okay, I
How about
got it.
this one? ストリーム見てくれてありがとうね
Thanks for having you on the stream.
Thanks for watching the stream
Oh, I was close. See?
Tell me something sexy in Japanese. Make me feel sexy in Japanese.
Manko kuso.
Yeah, see, that did it.
Chichin chisai.
Oh my
You got a
god
giant smile when you say it, too.
don't repeat those oh my god
Yeah, she's blushing.
say this
I'm
Chi-
protecting you right
say-
now. You're fine.
say ちんちんちっちゃい
Chin chin chin.
say
Chin
that
chin chin chai chai.
Where'd the extra chachai come from?
Chin chin chai tea. It's
close enough
not racist. I just can't talk it.
That's terrible.
Those are good questions.
Those
I really
are
appreciate
good
those.
questions. And then
It shows up in the middle like that
and this next one before we move on to the next section, whatever that may be.
He doesn't know.
I don't know. The next section. Tell an embarrassing story.
oh which
I can't.
one
It's really hard to embarrass me, so I can't even really tell like my embarrassing story because it's not safe for work.
I think I have a lot of embarrassing stories of just social awkwardness where it's like I feel like I can't think of one specific, but I mean it still happens quite a lot where I'm like, okay, you're gonna do this, you're gonna talk to this person, you can do it, and then I go and talk to the person and it's just so
Alright.
terribly awkward.
You can talk to me whenever you want. It's
I
okay.
mean, I'm just kind of like,
It's not biggie.
hey, and that's about it. That's all I really say. I get very nervous around people I don't know.
I have made a career out of making embarrassing moments.
Yeah.
Which should give everyone a lot of hope.
I think so.
Absolutely. Now, I mask a lot of confidence. I'm a very shy, introverted person, but I'm very loud and it comes off as confidence. There was one moment, though, that I will actually say this was the most embarrassing moment of my life. I was a senior in high school, and we had this thing called Mr. 2005. It was like this little fashion show.
That sounds like such a large insult right now. It's 2015. Like if you walk in and say, you're so Mr. 2005. Like you're just 10 years stuck in the past.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
But it was a fashion show / talent show for like 10 seniors. And I was voted as one of the seniors to go up. So I was known my senior year of high school. I wouldn't say I was popular. I was known. And so the fashion part I had down because I got swagger.
Okay.
And then
Speaking of embarrassing,
but then we had to do this stand-up, and if I did it again now, like that story, I think would kill. I just didn't have the confidence to sell it at the time, and it's this hilarious story that I've told many, many times of my grandma being super drunk and calling me in Vegas, and just
oh, I've heard this story.
yeah, I didn't have the. See, it's funny, right? I just didn't
No, I'm laughing at
have.
the fact that you've retold this story like in your adulthood.
Oh yeah, it's a fantastic story. But I didn't have the confidence to back it up at the time. And so I'm in front of my entire senior class, and I just tank. I tank so bad in front of so many people, and it's just awkward and silent. And I literally will be driving to this day, just like down the freeway, and I will remember that moment and just like cringe from the memory alone.
I don't think anything we ever do, like on YouTube, will ever compare to how it must feel to be a stand-up comic and just bomb.
Terrifying.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never bombed.
Just
I've done
like-
stand-up so many times and I've never bombed, and it makes me scared to continue to do stand-up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
I think,
it
yeah, at
must
least
be
when we make like
debilitating.
stupid jokes on YouTube, we don't like. We're just used to the silence. There's no one else laughing. We'll laugh at each other, but like, ooh, the stand-up comedian, you tell a joke,
It is silent. You're
they're right there.
And then like we'll back each other up and we'll riff off of
Yeah.
each other. If someone says something stupid, we'll be like, "Oh, that's your thing. You're being stupid," and that's the joke. But I mean, when you're up there by yourself, just like,
You got no one to bounce off of.
please have an earthquake happen right now.
Hey Flitz, I'm gonna sign into your account and put in Killer Instinct because Mario was saying she wanted to play that. But I
Okay,
can't
Yeah.
see where
you
Evil-
need
where's Evil
you
Flitz?
need me to sign in.
Yeah, if we can go full screen on,
There,
you know,
right there.
not the password. Thank you.
While I answer, I don't even
Okay.
think you can. While I put in my password, this question is actually from this embarrassing story question is from Joanna Loureiro. Joanna Loureiro.
That's what it is.
I think that's how you should say your name forever from now on.
Please don't.
What's your name, Joanna? Joanna what? Joanna Loureiro.
Okay, you look like RuPaul right now.
No, I
saying
don't.
That
I
you
look-
do.
What's the question?
Oh, it's the embarrassing. Well, I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about my approach to embarrassment because, like I said, I'm not easily embarrassed.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Don't switch from Flitz. Guys, don't switch from Flitz.
My approach now to embarrassment and how I embrace it is, and how I've come to understand it is, when you're embarrassed, and usually the reason why you're embarrassed is because you are either holding judgment over yourself, or you believe that someone is holding judgment over you, and because of what happened, their opinion changes of you, and you lose credit or value. And what I've learned is, if you're judging yourself, no one knows you're judging you. You're literally just judging yourself, which that's basically like punching yourself in the face because you did something,
don't do that.
but
That hurts.
no one else can see you punching yourself in the face. They can't even see the bruises. You're literally just beating yourself up. To what end? It comes around to what end?
Right.
Why be embarrassed?
Yeah.
It doesn't do you any favors being embarrassed. That's your editor, your
Yeah.
conscience telling
Crappy
you
moments
that you did
happen.
something
Crappy
wrong.
moments happen to everyone, though.
Yeah.
So, like, when something happens, like, to me, I'm like, all right, cool. That happened. Why are you being awkward about it? Move on from it.
Yeah.
Let's have some fun.
And then usually,
that's how
I
I
mean,
flirt with girls.
I can understand growing up in a school environment, which I'm sure a great majority of people have to deal with, or maybe even if it's a cultural or religious community, they tend to be small. But I always come back to the fact that now we have the world at our fingertips, and if there's a crowd for you, if there are people for you, you can find them as they are looking for you when you're looking for them.
I think you should change the show to just like, hey, we fixed your adolescent problems. Like, we were all there. We can let you know. You have a crush on a girl and you don't know how to deal with it?
I could
let us
probably
help
let you know. Let us help
You
you.
feeling embarrassed about something? Let us help you.
But embarrassment, like what I've ultimately learned, and the point I've come to is embarrassment, being embarrassed is actually useless because it's you beating yourself up and thinking you know what everyone else is thinking about you, when 9 times out of 10 they don't
Cinder.
give a damn. They go, huh. Like the people who do go, this person X, Y, and Z, they have nothing of their own. So they're just judging you, which means they're usually judging themselves just as harshly. So don't take it personally. That's
Just for
just-
those out there, hey Flitz, did you know we have Cinder now? In
I know. He came out like a couple of days ago, and then
Played
there's
him
one more
as him yet?
character.
Oh, it's locked. I can't be purple.
No, you gotta
Dark
unlock
red.
it. You gotta beat ass first.
With that said, though, like, I still very much deal with embarrassment.
But your
And,
Japanese
like,
is shite.
Yeah,
You're
and
so
it's like it's
Japanese.
very much like in Japanese the word is kuyashi, which is like it just feels like you have failed everything, like yourself and your parents.
See, that's
and, like,
terrible.
everything.
Why?
And the word is kuyashi, and it's like it's a very very deep feling, and I still very much deal with it.
Like you bow at the toilet before you sit on it. You're so
True.
Do you? I can just imagine, like,
Jovenshire
I don't want this to
now.
go the creepy way, but just like pass around the angles, like, I gotta go. Whoa, okay, there it was.
Shut your mouth. I don't do that.
Hey, ow, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make fun. Wait, Flitz could say it.
Say what?
Nothing. Next question.
Next question.
We
I
fix
like
your
that was a
adolescent
good question.
problems.
I like talking about. That was
Yeah.
a good job, Joanna Lorraine Brown.
Embarrassment happens.
It does.
You know, and it happens to everyone. Just remember that. There is not one person in the entire world who has never felt embarrassed before.
And
So-
everyone around you at that same moment is constantly afraid of being embarrassing or doing something dumb.
This question is very SGA related, and it
what are
comes
you
from
Flame on! Flame on!
it comes from the Human Torch.
You can't touch me. Just imagine
Actually-
this, but everywhere. Oh, crap.
It comes from NASCAR, and we've kind of answered this.
God,
This
get
is
up.
just another way it's worded. NASCAR 13579 says, "What would you suggest for a YouTuber who can't get anywhere?"
Like, in life? Or
In
like
life,
location-wise?
get a wheelchair. No, pogo sticks. No, you want to answer, Amari? You can't. They can't even talk.
Wait, what do you mean? Like,
Like, you
I
can't
think
change
that means
your
like
location?
a YouTuber who's doing YouTube and is trying to get hits.
oh, I see.
They're trying to develop. I would
Don't do it for the success. Do
that-
it for you.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
the videos on my channel don't get nearly the amount of views that, ooh, I threw a bomb at you. That don't get nearly the amount of views that we get on Smosh Games.
Yeah,
I
not
don't
even
care though.
remotely
I do
close.
it because I love doing it. And when you do something that you're passionate about, it will pay out in the end, one way or the other.
Yeah,
Whether
and-
it be something like happiness or maybe get you a job somewhere, because guess what? It counts as work experience now.
Ha, penis. I mean, yes. That's
Oh my
actually
God!
That's
Suck my fire. Never mind.
That's been my experience. If you're a YouTuber who feels like you can't get anywhere, I said YouTuber, like that's really mean. If you're a YouTuber who feels like you can't get anywhere, then you're focusing too hard on trying to get somewhere, as opposed to focusing on exercising and developing your craft. That is how you get somewhere.
Yeah, I think I've even, I may have mentioned it on Mari just kicked my ass for those. I've maybe mentioned this on a live stream before, but like, I've had people who are in the YouTube community have talked to me, and they're like, hey, I've got this new channel, but it's not getting views. Like, what's your advice on it? What's your recommendation? I said, don't do it because you want to find success with the channel. Do it because now it counts as your resume and it can get you a job somewhere else.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
The person that I had that conversation with now does content for Machinima.
Nice. That's great advice. And I think views isn't the only mode for success, nor the only barometer for success. So I think that's really important to remember. I think what Joven is saying about how it will translate into something else is absolutely the way to think about it. Maybe you have a few videos that get 20,000 hits a month. Someone will say, okay, well, you don't get a lot of views, but you're great at hosting. We'd like to give you this hosting gig for not video games,
And because you exercised,
but maybe like for toys.
because you
know?
exercised on your own time and you did what you were passionate about, before you knew it, you're like, oh, I'm a better orator than I ever thought I would ever need to be. And now you're working because you speak well, because you
Right.
decided
Totally
to take on projects where you had to speak.
Right.
Because that's what you enjoy.
It makes you a
doing.
better person. Like, hell, it just raises. If you're a vlogger, or even not even vlogging, you're playing a video game and constantly talking, that makes you a great improver now. You keep
Yeah.
practicing that, it's one of the greatest life lessons you
Absolutely.
can probably learn.
And also,
That and doing your taxes.
I had no idea that being able to read off of a teleprompter was considered a skill.
Yeah, I still don't. It's yeah.
And so if you have the means to practice, you know, maybe you can write your own video game news, and you have some way to practice. When I first started Smosh Pit Weekly, I made my own teleprompter. I made it. My dad and
crayons and shoestring.
My dad and I made it out of a random box, a CD jewel case. We cut a hole through it, and I put my camera through it, and I read off of my iPod, and that was my teleprompter.
I need a prompter. We'll make one, sweetie. Don't worry.
Yeah. Well, it was like a teleprompter is like $400, and you know, or like $200 or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can afford that. So my dad and I made it. And you know what? It's you make yourself do these things when you feel like you need to, and it pushes you. I remember doing Smosh Pit at 5 in the morning on Saturday mornings. I was tired, but I made myself do it. I had a deadline. And in that, you learn things about yourself, and then you learn new skills.
Learn your limits.
Everything you're saying is relevant and important and deep. My God, look at Saber Wolf right now.
Yeah.
Look at the screen on gameplay. Like, what?
I'm Reindeer Wolf.
Thug life.
It's like one foggy Christmas Eve. Saber
wait,
Wolf
I wanna
came
change
out
my
and
color.
just ate Santa Claus.
Just the most terrifying thing.
Bianca Hawkins, second of all, I'm not going to call you. Don't put your phone number or any phone number in
My
the chat.
pro tip: never, ever, ever, ever. I don't care if they're a YouTuber or a celebrity or a movie star or a movie star. Never put your phone number on the internet.
Don't put
Yeah.
it like,
Don't
what are you
do that.
doing?
Ever.
And first of all,
And don't
you're
give your
probably not
number
even
to
legal,
YouTubers.
and that matters to me. And third of all, you sound thirsty. Can you not? You sure you thirsty?
Don't give your number to YouTubers.
Yeah, don't give your number to
We're
me.
just regular people. We're not celebrities. You don't want to be like, oh, call me. Like, we're just really weird
I'm
regular
so
people.
normal. I'm so because I'll
Don't
like,
put your number on the
community
internet.
member- Like I'll run because I take public transportation. So community members like, hey, I'm like, hello, how are you doing? I don't know how to react. Hey, can I take a picture? Yeah, you can. Of course, let's.
Yeah.
Like,
I tweeted that out. I'm like, hey, if you ever see me in public, as long as I'm not eating my food in my mouth,
Even then.
stop me.
yeah, I'm very
Plus,
approachable.
It like
Yeah.
massages
Have a
my
conversation.
ego, and I love that.
Oh,
With someone,
yeah.
that makes me look great. So
Like, whenever anyone ever says, like, oh, I was too scared to come see you, I'm like, why? We are so normal. We are so regular.
So regular.
We're so regular,
No,
it
I'm weird.
hurts.
I'm weird at times. I'm normal until you get to know me.
Yeah.
Until we get comfortable, then you're like, oh, you're
Then you get
Yeah.
intimate with
Then
people.
I get intimate. I like
like,
kissing butts.
seriously,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
I walk
Wow,
by
that's
Flitz and
good.
he just like puts his finger in my butt. I'm like, stop doing that. Oh, I keep going to
Friendship.
Flitz.
Kancho.
Bonding. Bonding
My
butts.
favorite
I
fan
can't.
interaction was at
Oh my
Comic
God, I
Con.
can't do it.
The Comic Con right after Smosh Games launched, and I was on the floor for like maybe 5 minutes, and this guy comes up to me. He's like maybe 16 or something,
Wait, can I say
and
something?
I was in the middle of
I know.
whipping you.
Well, I know. I can't break her combos right now, so I need to see something.
Okay. And so he comes up and he's like hyperventilating. Are you Jovenshire? I put my hands on his shoulders like, listen, dude. I'm so excited to meet you just as much as you're excited to meet me. But if you pass out right now, it's gonna make Comic-Con really weird for both of us. So let's do this together. Let's breathe, and we can make this. And he's like, I'm a huge fan. I'm like, thank you, because you're awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't ever be afraid.
Yeah, man. We can hug.
I
Just
mean,
don't,
the
don't
reason
try to
why-
kiss my neck like that one fan. Like I had this one fan.
What? Did
I was
that-
like, hey,
that's a
what's
thing?
up?
Don't do
And
that.
then we hugged. You started trying to kiss me. I'm like, bro, like, no, that didn't happen. That was really funny.
You're like, but if it happened,
What if it
it'd
happens?
be okay.
I'm
so
like, bruh. Nah. No, do the cat.
you're really good with Spinal.
Dude, it's
You're very good
button
with Spinal.
mashing. I have no clue what I'm doing.
Why are you so much better with him?
Quarter circles?
Yeah.
Because quarter circles.
Yes, Ben. Mari can understand that you're saying my name is Ben in Japanese. Masked Mario. Ben Mario. He says it in Japanese, but he's like, can Mario understand this? And he's like, no, mai wa boko wa blah. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I can understand it. I speak it.
English is her second language. You have to remember these things. It's not- Yes, Christopher Finney, I do love Mari and her boyfriend.
Man, I love that guy so much, more than I love Mario.
I know,
sometimes.
yeah, you guys mentioned that.
He shows up and we skip Mari and hug him every time.
Hey, Mario's here,
Yeah, Joven dropped his drink last night. He had this like beautiful like chocolate slushy drink, and he came over and it exploded. Peter! Bypassed me and said, "Peter." Makes me feel good, guys.
Jacob Kennedy
Dinosaurs versus werewolves. We went on.
says,
Oh.
and a lot of people there's I come from. Jacob Kennedy said, I want to join a Smosh crew. There is, by the time you get to the point where you could be a part of the Smosh crew, I don't know how old you are. A lot of it has to do with location, and a ton of it has to do with ambition.
What?
So if that's your intent to become a part of Smosh, and I'm getting to a point. The reason why I'm saying this way is because me coming up in my time, I wanted to be a part of G4 television, as that was the empire of my time. That's what I watched TV. It was constantly on G4 or Cartoon Network. Those are two, or Comedy Central. Those are the channels like I watched. But I knew I wanted to be on G4. So what I did, I became very active in the community. And anytime there was a chance to stand up and be that which I knew I could be or needed to be, I put myself out there. So my advice for if you're looking to be a part of Smosh, understand that as you explore your skill set and your talent and you put yourself out there, by the time you are ready, a new animal may exist, and you may be very well prepared for that new animal by preparing yourself to be a part of Smosh. Does that make sense? I have like 4 or 5 YouTube channels, and none of those YouTube channels even touch my current YouTube channel, which is very much so my voice as it stands currently. And and all of that came about because I was constantly experimenting with who I was and putting myself out there and thinking of projects and reaching out and getting immediate feedback and X, Y, and Z. Before I knew it, I'm moving to California. Yes, I moved here to act. I moved here to become a part of G4 and the community. Now, I'm still working within the community, working closely with game trailers who a lot of them come from the G4 family, and it's very intermingled that way. And then at the same time, I moved here to act, and as my intent existed out here, I never dashed my dreams. I just understood there's a path that I had to take, and now I'm acting in a bunch of sketches with Warp Zone. So I'm getting to do what I love to do, but not by limiting myself to that one platform. It's literally putting yourself out there so that people can grab you, and at the same time, as you put yourself out there, you prepare yourself to be grabbed. So, did you fart?
No,
So,
his burp is really
oh,
gross.
it probably smells like salami, doesn't it? It smells like doo-doo salami. And then when people pull you into a position, you can say, oh, I've done this before, I'm ready. And then before you know it, you have this momentum that you're riding, and you're doing the damn thing without even freaking realizing it. Why is that so funny to you?
It's just, I'm living in America.
He is. It's totally Apollo
And
Creed.
I'm just a Japanese horror movie.
Japanese horror movie.
I'd like to add to that,
Woo!
saying you do not need to aspire to be a part of our group. Make a better group.
Yeah,
You
we're
know,
just a group of
like-
friends. That's all. Literally, that's it.
And the reason why we have a dynamic like this is because no one was hired on. We weren't like a boy band that's
No.
like, oh, you're great, you're
Nope.
great. Now you're a team. Like we're just a group of people who have come together in life, and you can either do that as an individual.
Oh God, you're
Ew,
terrifying.
God. Or, oh my God. Or have fun with your friends, and that dynamic is maybe something very different from us. I can guarantee that, and that is probably something really fun for people to watch. So don't make us your ultimate goal.
Yeah, and if you want to be part of the
make something
Smosh
bigger.
Games group like that, why do you think we made the Smosh Games Alliance? so that we can, you're now a part of our group.
You're
hey,
actually,
what? You're here. You made it.
It's definitely a pool that we can tap into and pull from. As it's, one of these things I talked about ontological design, and I feel like YouTube is the perfect example, one of many perfect examples of ontological design. As you create, it's ontological. I don't know the actual definition, but it's as you create something, it creates you back, and it's basically an infinite cycle of growth in evolution and creation. So YouTube being that, because as you create content, you get immediate feedback, and as you create content, you learn from it, and you learn who you are and how you are in different situations and different environments with different tools. So as you create it, it creates you, it develops you. So the Smosh Games Alliance is very ontological in a way where as we help you grow and develop, and we grow and develop with you, you help us grow as we connect and feed off of each other. It's seen in the comments, it's seen in basically everything, because even from you guys, like there's a bunch of amazing ideas. We do the same thing with Smash. We got the Smosh Spinnerino, the Smash Spinnerino. I cannot say that.
Smash Spinnerino.
But that is in a sense ontological, where we say, hey, we got this show, and then for one reason or another, people were like, hey, you could do this game type, you could do this game type. And we're like, hey, Smosh Manarino. I can't say it. And then and as you give us ideas, we write it and we create shows and you enjoy it and you feed back. And it's this feedback loop that exists.
As we are.
Yeah.
Plus, whenever he does a, what is that, Spotlight of the Week?
Oh,
and like we were like
SGA Spotlight?
Yeah, and we we Skype in the person. Like he'll be filming, we'll just like jump on camera like, hey dude, what's up? How's your day?
Which is and that's always fun, because some people don't expect it, and then some people, Scruffy was just Mari. Scruffy got to talk with Mari for a little bit, and it was kind of super adorable, because you ever see a Muppet shocked and excited? That's basically what Scruffy. He was like.
He's like, now my dreams are made.
Yeah.
Like, and you know what I said to him? I said,
have bigger dreams?
have bigger dreams.
And that's
like,
just,
that's a game farted on camera.
Aspire for more, honey.
Aspire for greater.
Aspire for, oh, I have wings! Aspire for, like Jessica Alba or something.
She's not even relevant anymore.
She's
Also,
beautiful.
you're prettier. You're prettier.
Gorgeous.
I mean, she's gorgeous, but have you met Mari?
Have you met Mari?
Have you met Mari?
This guy's moves.
So, we're hitting 4 o'clock. Cass, Jim, Eminem, I will ban you. No one's checking out your channel with all that damn ASCII and diamonds and hearts. You will get banned.
That's not how you do it, guys.
This ain't no game. You think this is a game? The Smosh Games, we control this. What's up? Ooh, ooh, thug life. Choo, choo.
You see
My
that? You see
handguns.
that?
SGA Challenge is happening right now.
What? This is a challenge?
Yeah. It started today, where we also announced the winner of the SGA Challenge of last month. If you don't know who that is, check out the video. Just totally posted it. This SGA Challenge, do you like pigs? Do you like Frogger? Do you like slaughtering pigs? Then maybe you want to take part in the SGA Challenge. So,
Part of the
carry
challenge is buying me a micro pig.
Can we have like a pet micro pig for the office?
Yes! You know what?
I win.
No, we're 1-1, honey.
I was like really seeing where this was going, but you started fighting again, and now you're just distracted with your bottom lips all droopy, drooling.
That's how I get all the boys. This right here.
And if you're not already a part of the Smosh Games Alliance and you're just here watching, but you're curious about creating YouTube content or learning how to create YouTube content, or you just want to hang out and be awesome, it doesn't have to be video game content. In order to sign up for the SGA, in order to sign up for the Smosh Games Alliance, you could do cooking shows or you could do beauty tips. But there is a way that you could cater to the game audience if you want. You'd be like, how to do your makeup like Lara Croft. Or Lara Croft. I don't know where you're from. It depends on where you're from.
How to do your makeup like Mari Takahashi.
I think that would be amazing. It would have to be someone Japanese, because she has it down. Like she has.
Take a crayon and rub it around your eyes. Keep going around, 8 circles around the eyes, and you're done.
Is that all it is?
Yep. Oh my God.
Science.
Joven, I hate you.
Science and
Oh,
magic.
let me break it. Let me break it. Oh, no! No! So
One.
close.
Do you like Cinder?
So close.
I learned him a little bit better.
He's kind of a
you shoot like
badass.
these globs at people. I don't know what those
Oh,
globs
wait,
do.
no, I don't want. Select me.
Some people are saying they would join, but they don't have any equipment or time. If you got a cell phone. But that's everyone. Everyone can have their excuses about why they can't or why they
I had an
won't.
excuse the other night. I wanted to sleep.
Yeah, like
Who got 5 hours of sleep instead of 7 hours? Who was able to upload a video?
You know,
This guy.
if you need it, have somebody who's going to bother you about it.
I have that.
You know,
I have that.
the reason why Smosh Pit the reason why it uploaded every week, regardless if I was puking, that happened, because I was sick, or I was tired, or whatever, is because somebody was like expecting it. Have a friend who's not going to act like a friend. Have a friend who's going to act like your boss. Who's going to say, you said that you're going to have a video on Thursday. Where's this video? And have them email you, have them text you, have them bother you about it, and pretend like it is your work, and you will get it done.
Well,
And when they get mad at you, you're like, hey, stop digging around. Go do this. Don't be mad at them. 'Cause they're
you
getting hard
can't.
on
You can't be mad. You're procrastinating.
yeah. Ooh, it's my foot.
Pick up your thing and do the thing.
Foot cam.
I'm curious.
Oh, okay.
Joven,
not as cool.
Joven talking about not being really much of a traveler. And I'm very much so an advocate for people getting their passports so that they can experience the world because it's
You
such
and
a
me, buddy.
gigantic place. It's
I
so big.
love adventures.
Well, yeah, you've been to
I
Italy.
don't like
You
stuck on a
drove.
plane.
So I mean, I'm sure you've probably talked about it a ton, but you got to experience Europe, driving across Europe, which I mean, European countries to me, like, yay, Europe. I
Europe.
can't I really like France. I felt very
France is
at peace.
beautiful. Well, the parts of France I saw.
Where would you like to go?
My one thing on the bucket list is being on. Ooh, look at that. A hot streak right there.
Nice combo.
I want to go to Ireland, but Northern Ireland, and just be like the very small towns, and like stay at pubs and just hike everywhere, and like the rolling green hills. That shebang.
You should do a castle tour of like Scotland and
I would love it.
and Ireland.
Oh
my God.
The girl I'm seeing did that earlier last year.
She's
and,
so
like,
pretty.
And she was like
She's
all
the
for it. Like
beautiful
that's
girl.
legit.
She's so
She like
beautiful.
traveled and saw like all these different castles.
I can't get
And it
enough.
was wonderful.
Just like complimenting your girl. She's so, the girl you're seeing, she's so pretty. The girl I'm seeing, oh, she's so
She's
pretty.
also teaching me how to do things. which
Yeah,
is
like
amazing.
backflips,
Yeah.
black flips.
God,
Sima Bin or Sima Bin? Sima Bin? Well, actually, Mari, is there anywhere you haven't been that you want to go?
There isn't a
Australia?
place that I don't want to not go. Does that make sense? I want to go everywhere. I would like to see everything, and I make anything.
What about the Congo? Oh, thank
I
you.
mean, gosh,
where
if I can
anacondas live.
like safe, then I would go anywhere. I don't seek out places that are dangerous for that purpose, you know. But I don't know. I think the reason why I travel is because I have a goal for that adventure. You know, if it's the goal is to climb X mountain, then I'll go to that country for that reason. If the goal is to scuba dive in Micronesia, that's the reason why I'll go. So I will always have like an adventure connected to the reason why I travel.
Yeah, like I went on a cruise recently, and yeah, it was cool. I got to go to Mexico and see Mexico, but like
see more of California.
yeah, but like being on a boat and just like being trapped, it wasn't that much fun.
You gotta get off the
Yeah,
boat
get off
and
the boat.
scuba dive or something.
No, scuba diving.
Oh, he's afraid of the ocean.
Yeah,
Wait, did you not
no.
know that? Do you not know he's like definitely afraid of the ocean?
I had a panic attack before scuba diving. I got over. Well, I don't know if I'm over my fear, but
I wanna
it's
learn
one
free
way
diving.
for me to get
Like off
over
of
that
a-
fear
like
of
a
being in the deep
dive
ocean.
board?
No,
Like
But I legit had a panic attack, and Peter really had to like get me through it.
Like-
But it's something I am very afraid of, and that's one of the reasons why.
you do
I
it.
do
You
it.
push your limits.
Absolutely.
I say this a lot. Like I do something every day, and it's not always in the most obvious way, but it's very much so for me. I do something every day that makes me feel uncomfortable, which is probably why my threshold is so high, because I make my decisions, whether it's physical, which every day I'm running. Like I run because of public transportation, I run damn near everywhere. Like I'm like a kid. I must be. I don't know. I'm not running from anything. I'm just running because freedom. Like, but every day I do something that makes me uncomfortable. And most times it's in my mind. Whether if I make a joke, and I make a lot of crude jokes, I'm very visual. So if I make a joke and it's very deep and crude, I can see it in my head. And at times it makes me feel uncomfortable, but no one else can see it. And that's when I get entertainment from it, so I like to plant the image into other people's heads. So in being uncomfortable and then making other people uncomfortable, I mean, I just like to push buttons and push limits and stuff.
Buttons are fun.
I think you'll very much understand this as well, but I think I enjoy learning things.
Oh, I'm addicted.
You know, and it's like I'll go to a country to learn a certain thing. Like one of my things that I really want to do is go to Thailand and learn Muay Thai for like a couple months.
Oh my gosh, you'd be so adorable in your little short shorts with your bruised shins.
Well,
I wouldn't be wearing short shorts. They were pretty.
No, their Muay Thai shorts are short,
I
man.
mean,
What's your
it's
Muay
not like
Thai
they're not
short?
like booty shorts.
Oh, we're gonna test your luck, by the way. I'm in Mortal Kombat right now.
Oh, this is gonna be so entertaining.
Oh God, I'm dizzy.
Yeah, motion sickness.
What's happening? Read those out loud.
So,
Wallace is bad high ground, God fists, poison rockets, and I didn't read the rest.
I haven't done this. Shout out to the Saber Phoenix. Poke Madness 1996. Guessing that's the year you were born. Mario Luigi. The Dragon King 564. I'm pretty sure I said your
Joven,
name
this is
already.
how you see all the
Rhiannon Van Zweden. Where are you from? Are you related to Dr. Doom? Michael Wright, Cody Stone, Mike Carter. Hello, Smosh Games. You're in the room right now. Tell your Graham goal. I can't say that. Random stuff. How'd you get that name? Cash Thompson, Roy Butter, James Harriet. Sam plays games. That's
what
cool.
is that
With
thing?
underscores.
Oh my God, there's a saw in there?
Yes, that's the Kabbalist.
Brendan Grinstead Brad? I lost it. The Asian, of course. Simba Ben Battles, which I will get to your question. You've posted it like 900 times. Danielle Pozzini. Hello. You like when I say your name. Hello. Blackham7 at Productions. The Jokes In. That sounds fun. Smackiest Mans. What does that mean? Mercury does Minecraft. I've heard that before. A mean demigod. Why are you mean? What does SBC stand for, Hannigan? Brendan, whatever. Wildwater 800. I don't. What inspires your names?
What does it? That is a great episode. What inspires
your crazy ass names? Not your average Bill. I get it. I said your name earlier in the episode, Bill. Saskia Van Sijek. I can't. I love the world sometimes. Laura Hand. There's some. And Bianca Hawkins, who wants me to call her, but
Oh, let me just hang.
she put her number. She put her number in.
Hang it. Oh.
Thank you all for signing in. So, Simba Bin Battles. It's either rap battles or breakdance battles. I'm taking that at face value.
Killed me.
So I feel like this would be good for the community as well. Simba Bin Battles asks several times, how do you feel about the comments when people are saying, where's Ian and Anthony? You aren't Ian or Anthony. This isn't Smosh. I don't like any of you.
That is a fantastic question.
Yeah.
Because we've had kind of conversations about this, but we've never actually really talked about this.
You know what? People don't like change.
No, yeah.
I, as one of them, don't like change. I don't know. How do you answer that question? Like, we see him. It's common. It sucks, I guess.
Yeah, it sucks because they're like, sorry, we're just us.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I think it's also important to realize that we're always evolving.
Yes.
You know, channel-wise. I
Very.
mean,
Fast.
and it's
organic.
evolving because a lot of it has to do with the fact that like we're just doing this channel. You know what I mean? We're just 8 people who are like, hey, let's just how about we do this new show that's we just play Grand Theft Auto, and someone else is like, that sounds like a fun idea, and someone's like, let's do the show, and then that's how it becomes a show. It's not like we have, you know, like TV producers saying like, well, the numbers say we should probably be doing this sort of thing. Like, we're just having fun, and when we get comments like that, we're just like, well, sorry, we're not Ian and Anthony. What can we possibly
you guys
do?
really don't understand how busy those guys are.
Incredibly busy.
Yeah.
So busy.
We had a shoot yesterday, and in the middle of the shoot, we were ready to just keep going. They were like, we got a phone meeting. And then they had a phone meeting, like, which takes time out of the day. So they're working on a lot of stuff. And as Smosh becomes Smosh Empire, which I really enjoy calling it the Smosh Empire because it's touching several different mediums. The people who you've come here comfortable with, we're their friends. I'm so super duper thankful. Like I thank Ian and Anthony all the time because I'm like thanks for being my friend and thanks for believing in what I can do because I didn't even and everything that I've done and I've done a lot. Joven has done a lot. Mari owns like 9 dance studios in Switzerland.
He does. I've been to Switzerland.
But
I've only coached in Switzerland. I don't own anything.
but to have friends who see and see your potential or see what you're capable of and believe in you and they say, let's have fun together, let's do this together. For someone to say, you suck, you're not Ian or Anthony, I don't like you, it holds no sway over me because I know if Ian and Anthony both read that comment, there is no way in hell they're going to approve of what you're saying.
Oh, that's
what
a really
makes
good
you
point.
think that's okay to bash the friends of the people who you adore when we're their friends who they believe in? We exist for you, to you, by their grace. So you disliking
many
us,
uppercuts.
I mean, what does that say about your respect for them and their opinions, really?
The channel has evolved. The channel has evolved. Like, there's not as much Ian and Anthony on it anymore, and it's not a bad thing. Change is bad, but we'd be funny, yo. So, I don't know. Like, how do we feel about it?
We'd be funny, yo.
We'd be funny.
We're dope people doing dope shit. That's it. That's what it is.
Oh my god.
You on your Kanye right now? You on your
Stop while you're
Kanye?
ahead
Going
there.
Kanye.
You going
I'm the
full
Kanye of
Kanye?
Smosh Games.
That's so great. But that is true. That's really what it is. It's just a bunch of us hanging around. So I mean, I personally don't take it personally. I mean, as we've had different episodes where people ask, how do you handle bullying? Or how do you handle harsh comments? There are several answers I give. First of all, your virtual experience is completely customizable. You can choose what comments you can see. You can throw comments away. You can affect stuff on not only on Twitter where you can block people, but on Facebook and on YouTube. You can cut out keywords and have a blacklist of words that people cannot use in your comments if you go into your YouTube backend and fully understand it. I'll help you with that stuff on the Smosh U. But that is one way of dealing with it. The way I like to deal with it is you can have your freedom unless you're like super dick. But
Why are you playing with my ear like that?
there
don't know.
are over
Load
7
screen.
billion people on the planet. And
Is
this is
or
the
is
one
it a
that I
lobe
love the most.
screen?
There is 7 billion people on the planet.
Globe screen.
You don't know remotely anything near a small
Wait, am I
fraction
saying
of
it?
those people. It's very tiny. So for those people to say, I don't like you, the best response you could have in your head is, who are you? Like,
I don't even think it's that they don't like it. It's just like the channel's changed. We don't have as much Ian and Anthony.
well, no, I mean this is a general response because this is my universal, I guess, solution to dealing with that. There are 7 billion people on the planet. What makes you think your opinion holds any real sway? Your negative opinion holds any real sway over me. I don't know what your face looks like. You usually have an anonymous name. How does that give your opinion any value or weight? And that's not taking anything away from you.
Your
It's
health
just,
regen's helping them.
it's the rubber and glue thing. I'm not affected by it. It's gonna bounce off of me because your opinion doesn't matter to me. And it's gonna reflect back onto you. And then you'll be like, well, why doesn't he care that I don't like him? Because I don't care. How is this live, Flitz? This is fun. You can't say bomb on an airplane. That is true, Mario Luigi.
Well, you can.
Well, you can. You just might not.
You have to say, you the bomb!
You.
No, it's like, you the bomb! You have to whisper the Yuda part.
Bomb!
Damn it, again?
Again.
Uh,
I got it.
Oh,
Gotta use it. You know.
don't use it.
I'm gonna ask a personal question for Joven and Mari,
Yep.
and this is. I asked myself this. I have a very large. My goal, and through my ambition, is very, very large. Do you have an ultimate goal? Like
I used
in
to.
which you do?
God, I used to.
You just play it by ear now?
I had a 5-year plan, and I accomplished the 5-year plan. So
I had a life plan, and then YouTube just kind of like.
Redirected you?
Yeah, it's just all different now.
So wait, what was your original? Can you even say? Was it like famous porn star?
Yeah, no. My life plan was dance ballet until my bones break, and then teach and choreograph for the rest of my life, and that would be my life, you know. And so that used to be my plan, and all of a sudden, now I don't know what it's gonna be like. I'm just very excited. That's all I really want.
Adventure!
Yeah.
Plus, being on the internet, like, we don't know what YouTube's gonna be like in 5 years.
Yeah,
we don't even know if you're gonna like us next year.
Yeah, that's very real.
I kind of used that because I couldn't believe I already had it again.
I think it's one of the lucky day things.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I mean, I think all of us at this point are kind of prepared to like maybe not have a job next month. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know where YouTube is going. It could become, you know, new Hollywood, as they say, or it could just kind of fizzle out like the way MySpace did. We have no idea.
Wait, MySpace fizzled out? Should I stop updating my MySpace? I have so many songs on
No,
it.
you used
I
it.
don't.
I think all of us are just kind of enjoying the opportunities we get to do. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
I would
we
like
got to
to, like-
go to a Mortal Kombat event. Like, how cool is that?
With celebrities. We got to fight them. Like that one celebrity guy. I don't watch TV, so I don't remember their names.
His name was Kanye West.
Oh, but the girl
Wayne
from-
Brady?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But
just
the girl
like,
from Game of Thrones was there.
yeah, she was.
Flitz accidentally.
I had no idea. I didn't know who she was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know because she was coming out of the bathroom and I had to poop. And she was coming out of the bathroom and I didn't like.
What did you say?
I love the way your poop smells. I like the way it smells like roses and doo-doo. I like it. No. She walked. I said, you're gorgeous. And she was like, oh, thanks. And I had to poop, so I couldn't be like, oh, I've been to England. Where are you from? And so I was like, I just needed to say
You're
that.
gorgeous.
You're
Now I gotta
gorgeous
poop.
with my thumb in my butt. And I ran to the bathroom with my thumb in my butt. I hope she didn't judge me. No, I didn't
go.
know, and I don't even like remember her name for the life of me. I just was like, she's so gorgeous. And I'm like, oh, I saw her butt in Misfits. I didn't know it was the same girl.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I saw her butt.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw her butt.
Yeah,
Guys, she's like one of the the star cast members in Furious 7.
Really?
I didn't watch that.
I
yet.
was gonna see that.
See, I don't know. I
She's
mean,
like
in
the
there?
main character.
do you think she would date me? Am
I would
I
date Flitz.
popular enough yet that she would like date
I bet
me?
you have
Maybe
more
she
Twitter
doesn't like to
followers
date
than
dollar.
her.
What? Dollar?
Twitter followers.
Oh.
Oh, I need more Twitter.
No, I said I bet you have more Twitter followers than her.
So you're
That's
saying
probably.
I should ask Twitter to ask her for me
Yes.
if she wants to go on a date.
Make this happen. Hashtag FlitzDate.
What's her name? We gotta
I
find
don't
her name.
So it's Khaleesi's handmaid, and someone Google
That's her
who
name.
that is. Khaleesi's handmaid. Find her
date
Twitter handle,
Khaleesi's
and I
handmaid.
want everyone in this chat room. Hashtag FlitzDate. We have at Flitz, at
don't remember
Flitz,
what
and
Twitter
at
is.
whatever it is.
Flitz
Hashtag
Lisi
FlitzDate.
handmaid.
We can do this together, internet.
Flitz
This is why the
Lisi.
internet's here.
Flitz Lisi.
Flitz Lisi's
Should
handmaiden.
be my handmaiden.
Oh my God.
That sounds so wrong. really.
It is.
Handmaiden.
No.
For holding hands. You
Ah.
know? Handmaiden.
She has squishy hands.
This is. Why are you so clammy?
I'm so nervous right now.
Why are you
What are you,
clammy?
Flitz, what are you doing?
She's my handmaiden. I'm making handmaidens.
Ew, what? It kind of feels good.
This is what we do on a live stream.
Kidults! I think I drooled like all down my arm.
And on the laptop.
I did it. I didn't. That was all fake. Fake sounds, fake cheeks. All right, so we got time for like a few more questions.
It's a weird delay on the screen.
Let's do the questions.
And this is definitely this comes from Pretty Berry, and I wasn't there. Oh no, not that one.
We only have so much time.
Actually, this
Get
is
to all the questions.
Okay,
Rapid fire
how
questions.
nervous are you before a recording from Pretty Berry? No.
Not at all.
No.
Not, we've done
Not
this
even
so
a
many
little bit.
times. It's very natural for us. every time.
Once again, we're just a group of friends hanging out, and that's how it
Even
feels
like on like the big shoots for like a game bang with a scary punishment. Just another shoot.
like yesterday's shoot.
Boy, are you guys in for a surprise.
Oh, I
my
didn't see it. I didn't
God.
get to see it. Was it awkward?
You
was.
guys.
Was it awkward? Was it really
was.
awkward?
It was hilarious.
Oh
is
man!
what it
we
I
can't
just
was.
looked in a room and I saw you in your little outfit.
Oh
You know,
my.
cute.
All right. Okay.
I don't even know when it goes up. We shot something that goes up like in
In
the
a month.
future. In a month?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like a
I think it
month
is like
away.
in June. So we're kind of ahead right now. So you guys,
Yeah.
you'll know it when you see it.
Yeah, you'll know.
You're
I
gonna
think
want to meme it.
one of the reasons why there isn't that nervousness, which I feel when I'm in a different environment, is that I very much I can't say we're predictable, but we very much know who each of us are,
Yeah.
and we know how to
We're-
riff off.
we
of
know
each
our
I know
other.
how
archetypes.
things are gonna go.
Yeah, yeah. And that very much helps. So
Like I'm gonna do my thing, and then Mars gonna start to flirt with me, and it's very awkward because I'm like rubbing Flitz's earlobes, and all of a sudden, ow! It's my nipple. See? She's flirting with me.
it's not flirting.
That's
It's
so
not?
adorable.
Oh.
That's really funny because I.
Joven, people hurting you is not equivalent to
Are you sure?
flirting.
Oh,
No, it's the same
so you
thing.
are. You're just a masochist through and through.
Next question.
I like this question because I don't know everything. What do, and this came from somebody whose name went up in the chat and I don't remember, I tried. But what do you like to do when you're not doing video games? What do you like to do in your downtime? What is your other self?
Quiet.
Circus training.
Like no, you don't even know.
Quiet in
Yeah.
circus training.
Quiet.
Yeah, I know.
Like Mario, like I get like you do stuff. I'm maybe sometimes too lazy to do that. But like she'll be like,
You know
oh,
stuff.
I was doing aerial training. Then I'll go on Instagram. And I saw that she was like flipping upside down on ribbons. I was like, I want to do that. I can't do that, but I want to do that.
Yes, you can. We
can't
were
do
doing
that.
stuff
Can.
the other day, and you were very impressive.
Joven, you
were
underestimate your
extremely
own
impressive.
athleticism
I have
so much
hidden
because you're
muscles.
so
No,
lazy.
you were amazing. We
very
were
lazy.
working out at 2 in the morning for no other reason than the fact that Rocky music was on.
Yeah.
And there was
And
a stripper
Joven
pole.
was amazing. I gotta put it out there. You should have more confidence in your abs. You're like,
My abs are there. It's under my belly.
your core strength was incredible.
When we're not, see, I'm a very loud person on camera. When I go home, like especially on a Friday night, I am white. I want to go home and sit on my couch and watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and just unwind. I'm a very quiet person
You
when,
caught
when
up?
it's just at work. Almost. I'm this season.
I enjoy learning new things, whether that's like circus stuff, or I was supposed to go to stunt training yesterday, but Avengers happened. But there's
there's
just-
so physical.
there's
I'm
so
the same
many
way.
things to learn, and there's so many classes to go to, and classes are amazing because you don't have to commit. You know what I mean? That's better not be a booger.
No,
What was that?
nothing. I was like, you go, you.
That's how you say you go to people? You should fix that. It's really weird.
It was my earwax.
Editor, please edit that part out.
No, editor, we're live.
Awkward silence.
Ew, I dance as we bond.
For those
Mari and I.
who are in here in the live stream, when this video goes live on SGA, be sure to write this time code in so everyone else can see that wonderful
And make
moment.
it
We're
top
so
comment.
stupid.
Awkward.
We're so stupid.
Awkward. I make music.
He
because
does.
I
He's
love
great at it.
music. I write to said music because I do the rapping. I'm very hip hop. Like you couldn't tell, I guess, by some ways that I don't mumble. I like to articulate as best I can. But everything about me, my balance is very nerdy and very hip hop oriented. So between dancing, making music, rapping, and then reading like a freaking whirlwind, I love.
I've never seen a whirlwind read. In fact, that was almost difficult to say.
This is what it looks like. Joven.
It's dark and chocolatey reading. I mean, hanging out with my friends and being very, very, very creative in the moment and embracing imagination. I do a lot of that. I do a lot of embracing imagination. So, and tell me if I'm wrong. I tend not to talk about typical stuff as much as I add stuff that usually probably doesn't even make sense to the conversation because I'm usually dealing with my imagination, not dealing with my memories.
There are many times where we're talking about like food, and then Flitz goes on a tangent about like pyramids and like.
I thought she was going to say periods. I was like, Flitz does do that.
But then we have to circle back and be like, Flitz, what are we talking about? We're going to lunch?
Yeah, man.
It happens a lot.
I have a hard time talking about memories. I have a hard time talking about my memories, and because I don't want to get stuck there. And I have a hard time talking about what I'm going to do or
You
what
just
I
wanna talk
want
about
to
what
do
you're gonna
because
do.
I want to do it. I'm
now.
very in the moment.
Yeah.
I guess.
He does. What does he do on his free time? He does.
I just do.
Next question.
Next question. All right, we got time for like
I like
two
that
more.
question.
I did. I like that question too.
Back to the question.
What is a great way, and this is from Nexus Nerd NL. I feel like whatever. Is that from Newfoundland, New Zealand? Newlanders, Skylanders. What is a great way for you to find inspiration for a video? How do you find inspiration for your videos? What do you do?
I'm a very vocal and opinionated person.
In bed.
And just,
Opinionated?
you know,
That's the one adjective you don't want. Oh, how's Joven in bed? Opinionated.
like, ooh.
At the same time, I don't doubt it.
So I'm very opinionated outside of in life. So if there's something that just I'm very opinionated about it, like I will have so many thoughts running, I will do a video on that. I'm like, oh, I can't stop thinking about that. I'm going to do a video on it. Or I can't stop playing this app. I'm going to do a video on it. I can't stop thinking about this movie news. I'm going to do a video on it. I can't stop talking about Mari. I'm going to do a video on it. How about you, Mari?
I have a hard time nailing down what I think will be interesting enough for people.
Wow.
I'm very, that's kind of one of the reasons why I've abandoned my own channel. I'm very good with like, oh, you have an idea, you want to do this? I'm all for it. Tell me what I can do. On my channel, I think I'm either too much of a perfectionist or lazy, and I can't. It's something that
I don't think that's what it is. I
ping-pongs back and
think you and I actually have the same, and I don't want to say it's a problem because it's not. It's just a part of growth and exploration. You're spread very thin. You have a lot to do, and with that, you also know what you like, and you know what is good,
And what
and
I
you know
want it to look
what
like.
it want it to look like, and what it can be.
Yeah.
And when it takes too long to be that, you get exhausted really fast. Because you're also dancing and spinning and hula hoops and poles and traveling several hours to NorCal.
I feel like we've given this advice to them, the same advice we should be giving to you.
Yeah.
Don't do what you think other people are gonna like. Do what makes you feel awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I usually do. I tend to do that. I'm like, it's gonna have to be good enough because I'm still learning how to master music. I'm not perfect. I'm still learning mixing and mastering, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna release the track. it means I'm gonna release the track, and then the next track I'll do better.
This is a piece of advice that I continuously have to tell myself, and it's either Mark Zuckerberg said it, or it's like plastered on the Facebook headquarters wall, but it's done is better than perfect.
Yes. Yeah.
And I have to constantly tell myself that, and it's still very hard for me to follow it.
Yeah.
Well, because perfection is an infinitely elusive thing. There's no perfect. There's perfect exists in your mind.
Yeah.
And the reason why a lot of people can't even trust other people is because they're constantly looking for flaws. So if you're looking for perfect, then you're looking for flaws. And if you're looking for flaws, you're going to find your flaws because you're looking for them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Belly
Yeah,
button?
no, it definitely is.
Your shirt?
What's happening?
Did your mic fell down your shirt?
I'm not gonna go
Belly
fish
button?
for it. I almost went fish for where the line is. We get much too comfortable.
I forgot what the question
Belly
was.
button
What was the
lint.
question?
Ew.
Belly button.
Ew.
What was the question?
Ew, what is
so
this?
big.
What are you doing?
It's so big. Go up there.
Ew,
and
is that
show
lint?
it.
What
Go
the hell
up there
is
and
that,
show it.
man?
They're
Belly
so
button
big.
lint.
Oh
Why
my
you guys doing this?
god.
Belly button ladies.
So gross.
That
Guys,
came
don't get
out of
belly
the
button.
orifice of your
So
body.
gross.
I'm wearing a cotton shirt. I don't know. That just happens to everyone.
I haven't had belly lint since I was like 5.
Check your belly button right now.
Ooh, you want to see these abs?
Any belly? Check in the belly button. Is there any lint?
There's nothing. It's just moist.
Got belly button lint? Anyone here with belly button lint? We have producer Jason Barker behind. I got it. I got
Jason has
some.
belly button lint?
It's a normal thing. I don't think it's normal. It's a normal thing. I don't know.
What was the question? I forgot. That threw me off the phone.
Don't you love having us on the live stream?
Yeah, I do actually. Best way to find inspiration. I tend to post inspiration on Twitter. I have an idea, and I have I'm very visual, so I have an idea. Then I look for something that is similar to that idea. I find the tools and pieces that it would take to maybe look something like it or something something that can make that dream come true. And once I start processing that and I start bringing it to reality, I allow it to be what it wants to be in that moment, as opposed to trying to make it be what I think it should be. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Cool. Well, that has been our time. Thank you, SGA. I don't know if you're not subscribed to all of our channels by now, the Jovenshire on YouTube. If you're not subscribed, I feel like you are. Mari, if you're not subscribed to Mari, I'm going to get on Mari. I have a show that I want to do with Mari, and I'm actually willing to produce it and give it to her so that we can put it on her channel. So we'll see. I'm at the Nerdsworth. These are our YouTube channels. Of course, you know where to find us on Smosh Games. We'll Smosh. That's the empire. That's the family. Thank you for tuning in to this live session of hip, cool, fun times. Thank you, Mari, for coming in and doing
Smosh
fun.
Walk Empire.
Smosh Walk. No, because there's no Smosh Walk Empire. She runs it. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh, W-O-K.
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 Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you. Did we have fun together? Check out Smosh U Lesson 103. We can have more fun together and edit it down to a shorter time. You know what didn't get edited down to a shorter time? Last week's SGA Live, when Sohinki and Mari joined us for a bloody Mortal Kombat. If you're not a part of the Smosh Games Alliance, go to SmoshGamesAlliance.com right now and join us.